Hello and welcome to Pirate Radio, the special I-46 edition, guys. I'm of course Greg, joined as per usual by Commander X and Cadus, guys. Yes, we do have quite a big crowd live here for those online that can't really see them. I guess you can see them on the stream-ish, but we'll see what's going on. We're planning on having a Marable here, but he seems to...
He's at the bar, he's at the bar.
Hey, here he is. He turns up a little bit late, but... We're about fine, but let's start with what we were going to plan on doing. Basically, me and Zavi sat down about an hour ago, going,
eventually, after you wasted a lot of time
trying to find a pen,
talking nonsense and trying to find a pen and paper. That took literally an hour. An hour we spent.
So basically, we actually had managed to get down a list of shit we wanted to talk about.
2 minutes we had to go, and that's how long before we swore. We had one rule.
We did have one rule. It's fine. Don't worry. We've got beer. That's what we care about. So basically, we are going to talk about the results that have happened in the past, you know, day and a bit of I-Series, what's gone on, what's happened at I-Series, all that jazz for everyone that's not here, everyone that's here that hasn't really had a chance to see what's going on. But basically, we're going to start with the actual catch-up of what's gone on with the matches-wise, all that jazz, and then do a bit of prediction, and then chat about all the teams. Basically, we don't. From the group stages, we had 16 teams progress. I've got them written down here. What are you on about?
Focus, Greg.
I'm next to you this time, Zavi. You can't make a fool of me. All right. Basically, top 8 seeds were Epsilon, Mix Up, Infused, LG, TCM, Punchline, Quarantine, and Nitros. They'll progress relatively easily. The other 8 seeds were Deserto, Classic Mixdown, Elemental Violence, 5 wannabes, and a Superstar. Confused, Kaleidoscope, and Pyrogen. And the other actual seeded team was 21 lands, but they got beaten by 9 men in the group, so it's pretty good.
9 men! Big love for the love from the crowd.
So those 6 teams went through. We've actually got the brackets up here if you want to get them up, Adam. Do you want to put the brackets up?
We are professionals.
This is
pretty much normal for Pirate Radio.
Yeah, about right, really. Adam sat there chatting away instead of doing what we wanted. But this is the brackets, guys. Let's scroll up slightly. So top 16 gone through. All the top 8 seeds made it straight pretty reasonably through their games. You know, 6-1s, 5-0s, 5-2s. The only real close game was Nitros versus Deserto. Ended what, 5-2? Did any of you guys manage to see it? Ads, what did you see any of these early games?
What's the question again?
Did you see any of the early games, mate?
Mate, I am Mr. TF2. I see everything.
So were there any good games early in the group stages?
In the group stages?
No, in the elimination bracket. First round elimination bracket.
Well, just cheating and looking at this.
Get closer, man. It's there. It's there.
I'd say a lot of the games probably finished 5-0 or 6-1.
Closer.
Hello?
Right.
No, there were no good games.
All right, so basically what I'm trying to say right now is that myself, Cadus, and Commander X played pretty much every round until 3 p.m. or something like that. So Commander X is the most knowledgeable of the 3 of us, but is that ever gonna matter, really?
That's offensive, man. I play my best.
Well, let's talk about the quarterfinals then, shall we? So quarterfinals, pretty much we've got them up right now. Epsilon 2-0 Nitros. I think that was relatively simple for them. Nitro played pretty decently this event, but I don't know. Leviathan Gaming 2-0 TCM. That was the close game. Vanilla covered that game. I'm pretty sure it went to Golden Cap on one of the maps, didn't it? If I can, Ads has no idea. No one else has any idea.
Yes. No comment.
Okay, I'm pretty sure one of those maps went to Golden Cap, but LG seemed to be pretty dominant in it. In fact, why don't we ask Cadus? Cadus is fucking part of TCM.
What are we talking about?
Your match versus LG, Jason. Talk us through it.
On Badlands, I think it was pretty close. It was about 4 pauses, so it's kind of a shit game overall. But I don't know, we did pretty good. Guy watched kind of rolled us, just completely outplayed us, so no excuses there. But on Badlands, I don't know, we kind of got screwed a little bit, not by LG, just by like pauses and crashes.
Didn't bike crash with Faluba.
Yeah, like we lost by a round, and we dropped a round to bike crashing with Faluba, so we just got pushed from last and lost it. And then on Gully, we were just shit though, so like the better team won at the end of the day, but could have gone to a third.
Okay. Fair play. As for the other two quarterfinal games, one of them was Mix-Up versus Quarantine, which Mix-Up won 2-0. First map was a roll, second map was really close. And the other quarterfinal was Infuse versus Punchline, which is a little bit maybe a talking point where Punchline actually took a map because Infuse are playing badly.
Numlocks went huge.
You heard Numlock went huge. How many frags did he get across the 3 maps then,
I heard
Zabby?
120 frags in 3 maps.
It's not bad considering you lose a map. Like, what, they lose it like 5-3 or something?
I think it was mainly due to Flippy sniping.
Yeah. That's what I gather as well. Basically, like, Flippy just destroyed Infuse. Flippy and Tech. And it kind of got Infuse guys a little bit mad. They eventually managed to man up and actually take down the 3rd map. Push it all the way through. Ads. Do you have anything to say, or are you just spaced out right now?
Shout out to Paul.
Right. Yeah. So let's take a look at the rest of the upper bracket. We'll keep going through the upper bracket for a bit before we go to the lower bracket. Epsilon versus LG. One of the upper bracket semi-final games. LG pretty much rolled that 2-0. Like, what was there? Was there a golden cap?
Wouldn't say it was a roll.
Really?
First map, they rolled a 5-0. Second map, Epsilon were ahead. LG came back like in the dying seconds, literally, to bring it to a golden cap. And Epsilon pushed them straight away off middle, all the way to 4, and opted to hold. Played the gay strats. Eventually, F2 got forced by a spy, a situation where he admits he didn't have to Uber. But from there, they got pushed all the way back. They got punished for trying to, you know, play the clock, whatever. So and I thought that was very deserved.
So these gay strats, we had to talk about it before, ages ago in fact, about the golden cap rules, haven't we? And they tried to play the golden cap rules. It's not worked. Is that what's happened?
Is there any TF2 admins in the house? Campo!
He's gone to bed already. He's gone to bed, ads.
But like, I heard this golden cap, right? Banny didn't die in the whole 10-minute golden cap, is what I've heard. Is that right, Zabby?
That sounds right, I think. Also on...
He is the son of God, you know?
Jesus-like, I would say. Jesus-like. Next Messiah.
Alright, so yeah, basically LG go through to the upper bracket final due to that. Other upper bracket semi-final was Mix-Up versus Infused. Was that a close-fought game? Like, Infused haven't really played that great this weekend. I think one of the maps was 5-0. Another one was, you know, like 4-1 or something like that. So Infused really, from my point of view, haven't really turned up at this event. Just kind of strolled through games they should have won.
He says as a former Infused player.
Yeah, exactly.
No bitterness here. Yeah. No sour grapes. Hello.
Yeah, so basically Mix-Up go through that. Upper bracket final, Mix-Up versus LG. If you didn't see that game, it was actually pretty epic. Like, the second map, I think, did it end 1-0? I don't remember.
1-0. 1-0.
1-0 on Gully Wash. Literally half an hour of Gully Wash and it's still 1-0. Like, it was so close, so tense. Well worth watching that back. And actually, Mix-Up came out on top, you know, after 2 maps. First map, I think it was 3-1. Second map, 1-0. Like, that is how close it was. So LG unfortunately dropped to the lower bracket, and means that Mix-Up will be in the final, taking place tomorrow at 5:30 UK time. It's currently 1:30, 1:37. Yeah, 1:37. No, 1:33. Yeah, that's about right. So you can work it out from there. As for the lower bracket, kind of everything going to plan seeding wise at the very beginning. Then we hit like kind of a bit more like higher seeds playing each other. Punchline pretty much took down Inserto very relatively easily, and about the same with everyone else. As for Nitros, they actually lost Gravel Pit against Element of Violence, but you know, the 5 CP games kind of just went through, which is.
But they took a map off TCM, man. You got to respect that. Like that was a great result for them.
Yeah, that was obviously the next round. Nitros versus TCM. Pretty amazing games, to be honest. I was not expecting Nitros at all to come and take a map off them. And it was Gully Wash, wasn't it? Was it Gully Wash? Guys, was it Gully Wash they took? Don't. Apparently, the guy. No, apparently nobody knows. Cadus.
Maybe played in the game.
Step up. Was Gullywash the first one?
Yeah, I think so.
Then, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Nitro took the first map, which was Gullywash, and then TCM eventually went, hang on a minute, we should be beating these guys, and I'm pretty sure Cadus got pretty mad. Is that right, Cadus?
I'm pretty sure I didn't get mad. What was it, Badlands? Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea.
It was Gullywash was the first map, then you rolled on Snake, and then you just about like 4-3 on Badlands.
I don't fucking know, man. Like, we just played. I really can't tell you what happened. I guess we were just terrible. But I guess they're just pretty awful on Snakewater at the end of the day. Like, I don't really think we did anything different. They just weren't up to it on Snakewater. But it's like, they're a new team and it's a non-standard map, so it's kind of what you expect. Not brand new, but you know, they're like only a couple months in. Like,
alright. Yeah, fair enough.
Hold up. Let me just add some sound effects to proceedings. This is the sound of a LAN. Oh yeah. It's party time.
It's about right, guys. You know, it's current. As I said, it's currently 1:35 in the morning. What more do you want to do at LAN? Right. So yeah, let's go to the other game. About the same time. In fact, same round. As the TCM Nitro's game, Punchline versus Quarantine. Quarantine won that 2-1. It was actually really close. Like first map with Gullywash, Punchline took down. Second map, Snakewater, Quarantine rolled, and third map ended 4-3 to Quarantine, so it was really, really close. As for the other lower bracket games, Epsilon pretty much rolled Quarantine, and TCM absolutely smashed Infuse. Like, and then it just turned on its head. TCM going from happy, beating Infuse, turning it around after the last, a year ago, a year ago at the summer event. And then they just get smashed by Epsilon. Cadus, what happened, mate? What happened?
Smashed.
You know what? It was like 2 hours ago, an hour ago, and I can't even remember. We were just not very good. Like, it's Epsilon.
Name and shame, bro. Name and shame. Who do you want to single out in your team?
I heard basically everyone was on 10 frags or under except for you, Cadus. Like, I heard Hox hit 7 in a 30-minute game.
Man, everyone did their best. Like, you have good games, you have bad games. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day.
He's being too different.
It's the taking part that counts, right? Ask X-Man. Yeah.
We did well on our shit
just
for
to
the game
contribute.
and Epsilon were, so it's just how it goes.
Okay.
It's just
He doesn't believe you.
What do you want from me, man? We got rolled. What do you want me to say?
Was it your fault? You know, do you want to be the bigger man and step up and say, well, maybe I could have played a little bit better?
Maybe I could have, man. Everyone could have. We were not on it.
So it wasn't the whole team. Everybody played bad. No one in particular. Everybody terrible.
My life, man. You know, I can't even remember the game, so I won't do it, man.
You won't do it.
Win as a team.
Did Bite play well? We'll go through player by player.
Bite always plays well. What do you want from me?
What about Debasai? How did he play?
Zeb's good, man.
Good?
Yeah.
I thought everybody played bad.
No, like, it wasn't Zeb's strongest game, but like...
Oh, okay. Oh, Debasai, you hear this? Talking trash, bro.
Is that Cadus naming and shaming Zebasai right there?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not putting words in your mouth, man, but you just called Debasai out live in the stream.
Wow,
you all heard it.
You're kidding me.
Oh, look at this guy. It's Greg Slick Champagne shouting Epsilon.
Right, let's talk about the upcoming games for tomorrow, right? There are 3 teams left in the tournament right now, guys. 3 more games to be played, I think, or 2 more games to be played.
3, yeah.
2 more games to be played? Yeah, 2 more games to be played.
Whatever.
One's going to be about 1 o'clock tomorrow, I think that's what I heard. And that is going to be Leviathan Gaming versus Epsilon Esports. An absolutely amazing game, I think. Like, I think Epsilon are kind of a little bit worked up after getting...
It's revenge, man.
Yeah, exactly. They got knocked down by LG before.
They got embarrassed on Gullywash by LG.
The great thing for them is, I asked them about why they got rolled 5-0, and they were like, the medals, man, we've never seen this, we've never experienced this, they hadn't done their homework. But the fact that the game's been put off till tomorrow means that they've got a chance, if they want to watch the demos, and I think that's like a real lifeline for them. Because Epsilon, they don't get challenged in Europe, they just show up here and they think, yeah, we're going to roll it, no problem. Then they get smashed, like, literally disgraced. 5-0.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, can you remember Epsilon ever getting 5-0'd by anyone?
Gear's standing right in front of the camera. Does that ever happen? No, he's shaking his head, definitely a no. So Were you ashamed that 5-0? Gear. Give us the info, Gear. Was that embarrassing? Yeah, it was embarrassing. So you're mad. He's mad. Yeah.
Gear smash. Gear, a man of few words.
So of course, yeah, that'll be 1 o'clock-ish, and then the final is about 5:30. Do we want to give our predictions then, guys? Should we give our predictions for the lower bracket final first? Ads, why don't you go first for us here?
I want to believe that Europe can get a team into the grand final, so I'm going to say Epsilon. They're going to take it convincingly. I think LG, they were really mad that they lost the mix-up. I think maybe they're going to fall apart. Now I'm going to say maybe. I'm not going to deal in half measures here. LG, they're going to crumble. Tyrone, he's going to choke. He ain't going to deliver. Epsilon, man, they're right in the crest of a wave. They've had the wake-up call. Slick's nodding approval. He's like, yes. Epsilon, 2 maps, 5-0-5-0.
Oh, big words from Jason Amaro McDonald there. Cadis, why don't you give your predictions for this lower bracket game?
I'm going to say 2-0 Epsilon.
What's that?
2-0 to Epsilon.
2-0 Epsilon. What? 5-0-5-0, or not as dominating as that?
No,
6-1,
it's not going to be a roll, but they're going to win. It's going to be convincing.
Xavi, what about you, mate?
Same. I'm with Cadis. I want Epsilon to win, so there's at least a European team in the final. Fuck LG.
I think we should probably.
Sorry, no swearing. This is Vanilla TV.
I said dark.
I think we should have probably got an American on this Pirate Radio tonight, because I want Epsilon to win as well. Come on, we've got to have a European in the final.
I'd like to hear Darn's opinion. Darn, are you in there? Oh, the whole crowd's disappeared.
Yeah, everyone's gone apparently. That's just not enjoyable. Should we just end this now? It's gone. No, let's do. So yeah, I think personally, I think it's gonna be Epsilon. But I think it's gonna be 3 maps. I don't think it's gonna be 2.
Let's see Gear's opinion. What's the result gonna be? 2-1, 3 maps. He says.
2 Epsilon.
Oh, thanks for the confirmation there.
Not that pessimistic.
Not predicting a loss then, at least. Yeah. So yeah, and then of course the final is gonna be the winner of that Epsilon versus LG game versus Mix Up. So. Are Mix Up dominant enough, Ads? They're going to go straight and win this, or is it going to be a tough final?
I gotta be honest, man. I haven't actually seen a single mix-up game, so I don't feel that I can offer any insight there. But the results would imply that they're playing well. They've beaten everybody. They're in the upper bracket final.
Well, I still personally feel that LG are playing better than them. It's just that LG can't beat Mix Up. Like, as the 2 teams, they can't beat each other. Like, Mix Up always win the LG versus Mix Up game. And, like, if it was...
Do you think Mix Up want to play Epsilon? That's who they're hoping for? They want Epsilon?
I think it's like a rock, paper, scissors thing. I think Mix Up are scared of Epsilon, but LG are scared of Mix Up, but Epsilon are scared of LG. It's kind of like a circle. Whoever... If LG gets to the final, they'll lose.
It's more like a triangle, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I was talking to F2 earlier,
you know what I mean?
And he said that he would have preferred to see LG get to the final and then play Mix Up in the lower bracket final, because they feel they've got a better chance against Mix Up than they do against LG. So that's what F2 was saying to me earlier. So we'll have to see what they manage to do. Obviously, they're going to try and beat LG, who they've lost to already. But as for the final, I don't know. If LG get there, I think Mix Up are going to win. If Epsilon get there, I think Epsilon will win. That's what I'm going to call it. What about you guys? Jason?
Man, I have no friggin' idea. Couldn't tell you.
You know what, man? If this was like just a bit of a complaint to multiplayer there, if this was like a proper double elimination, Mix Up would get a chance to play like at least one best of 3. You know, if they lost the best of 3, they get another best of 3 because of the time constraints and stuff. Something I've always complained about these I-Series events. Like, they're coming, they've won everything, and they're only ever going to get eliminated once.
James. Oh, then we should go.
But I think, given that that's a disadvantage, Mix Up can lose, definitely. Yep, Mix Up, they're going to lose. Epsilon number 1.
All right, so we kind of had a chat about what's going on in the tournament. Let's have a little look at what's going on. In fact, we might actually leave the main stream right now and head over to Pirate Radio stream, guys. So if you head over to www.vanillatf2.org, that's vanillatf2.org, right? You can actually see the main stream right there. It's Pirate Radio TF2 stream. and that's where we'll be heading to. We've kind of had a chat about what's going on in this tournament, but we're going to have a chat about what other teams are doing and stuff like that now, who's being drunk, all that sort of jazz at LAN, the sort of thing where we can let loose a little bit. So we will be heading over there right about now and heading back live in about 30 more seconds. Also, Dan is stood right behind me, so we're going to try and get him on the mic as well. He might take over from me, and you can chat to those guys. So we'll have to wait and see. So Adam, if you want to change over the stream and take us off Vanilla TV, that's cool.
We are now off. Swearing is acceptable.
Just like to say shout out to my mum, Mags, if you're watching. I hope you're proud.
So, welcome back to Pirate Radio. Welcome back, Bob. The only person left as we hit the fun times.
Sole survivor.
I think we need an interview. The people at home don't know the power of Ireland's #1 TF2 ambassador. I don't know if you can hear that at home, guys, but there is a legend who's just been sitting here all day, spectating every game, drinking from morning until night. I think his name's Paul. I made a new friend for life, an Irish brother here. If we could turn the camera around, I don't know. I don't want to touch it, but
don't.
He needs to be represented. People need to know. We salute you.
Right. So, as to rumours of what's going on at the moment, has anybody heard anything? Should we start with Infuse? Infuse is the major rumour.
They're gonna play season 13. I hear. Yeah.
What?
They're gonna play in season 13.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
I'm pretty sure Dunk has already gone home.
He was supposed to be in the Pirate Radio cast. Where is he?
Yeah, we were hoping he was going to be drunk and come and join us, but he's gone, guys.
Dunk's going for Guild Wars 2, man. He's like, that's the game he's been waiting for.
I've heard unconfirmed rumours that Dunk is automatically going to leave. Numlock's going to leave, so I'm pretty sure Infuse are going to be folding about this sort of time. So we'll have to see.
Sorry, Infuse management, if you've just heard this.
We've actually just been joined by Dan, of course, the Infuse soldier. So Dan, do you want to give us an update? Infuse going to fold?
Yeah.
Rowley. Yes.
Yeah. What are you going to keep playing TF2?
Get up to the mic.
Kind of depends. If there's gonna be anything to play for, like ETF2L.
Yeah.
ETF2L.
€2,500 prize pool next season for ETF2L.
We've been playing that shit for 10 years.
Oh, you need like 10 times that. Add another 0 on.
I don't know. Yeah.
Remunerations you owe me, TF2 community.
Just give me money.
We got a chip in. Go to darn.chipin.com and donate your money for Darn's fucking pension fund. I like to swear now. We switched to streams.
Oh yeah,
motherfucking cocksucker finish, cunt.
Speaking of the Yanks, Darn, what did you think of the Yanks?
Well, personally, like I met a few of them. Well, I think they are quite obnoxious.
Who?
The Yanks.
Obnoxious?
Yeah, but like, you know how it has been on all the EU lands? How we're like just basically just
to quote Darn, we just want to put on a good show.
Yeah, we just want to put a good show. But they are fucking talking about winning and shit. That's wrong.
America, fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's the American
Planet
dream.
Dollar.
Planet Dollar. Gonna get into some political debate here about free market economics.
Nah, but they're fun. Like.
But I think that's a great thing.
All of them are quite fun.
You want TF2 to be taken seriously. These guys come over, they've played hard, they've done their homework, they're destroying the EU teams, and you're going to badmite them, you're going to say, oh, no, these guys are too keen.
I don't want to badmouth them. Like, it's exactly how it was supposed to be. As in, they came from USA. They got paid shitloads.
They've got the motivation.
Yeah, and imagine if it were the other way around.
If you got paid to go to ESEA land, you would smash it.
Yeah, I would be.
Nah, mate,
so
you'd get
drunk.
smashed. You'd be drunk. You'd be wasted.
But yeah, but just imagine it. the other way around. But I'm hoping that the EPS is gonna make it to the finals.
I think everybody in Europe is hoping that.
Yeah, but just because for the spectators, I mean, who are on this side. As in, if it's gonna be a Yankee Doodle McDonald's final.
I know what you mean, because I was actually watching the mix-up LG game earlier, and I literally did not care who won.
Yeah.
I went over to watch the TCM Epsilon game, and that was a bit of a roll. I don't know. Sorry, kiddies.
But still,
it's still more enjoyable to watch a roll from Epsilon versus TCM than it was
teams who I know and care about.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, if let's say Epsilon is playing mix-up, I will be rooting for Brad Pio. I will be rooting for him. But I still want that to be the finals. FC mix-up.
Yeah. That's what the people deserve.
Because that's people will cheer and people will watch that shit.
But
if it's LG and a mix-up, no one's gonna give a fuck.
It's all about the EU versus NA, and if that's already been settled before the finals, then what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, exactly. But we can only blame ourselves. We are fucking shit.
Hey man, I wasn't playing.
Huh?
I wasn't playing. Just blame yourself.
So are you saying that if you played instead of Dawn or instead
if I had Red Chalk, Beard Step, Manon here, we would have smashed it, mate.
Yeah.
We are taking TF2 to another level. But you know, Darn's not gonna be there next season.
Low level.
Is a level. That's gonna be.
Beard Step fucked all your mothers, by the way. Just shout out to Beard Step. This is all the banter that goes on in our mumble. This is the Crack Clan tactics. He's like, hey, Matman, I fucked your mother.
But you know.
And he says, no, really, but I did.
That's what the Jews joke about.
Hey, but this is a fact. If the Jews were here, they would have destroyed everyone.
Because they have the 100 ping normally.
Yeah, and they are fucking keen.
Yeah.
Like they play shit. What they do, like 1,000 pickups a day. And they can like compete against the best teams with 100 ping. If they were on this LAN, Jews would like eaten the Yanks.
Master race, the master race, man.
Master race, yeah. Hitler tried.
On that note, should we change the topic? Please, let's change the topic, okay? Let's talk about, right, something I've written down here, okay, the standout players for everybody. Standout players for this LAN event.
Clockwork, man. Clockwork is carrying so hard. He has played sensational in every game. Big Clock.
I'm gonna call you on that. Like, Clock's a mate, but out of LG, like Tyrone has stepped it up like 5,000 gears compared to how we played in last CSCA and online.
I don't want to overstep my mark or the confidentiality of being a caster, but Clockwork called Tyrone out after the last game that they lost the mix-up. Basically says that Tyrone does nothing for the team. Ooh, nothing.
Was that after the upper bracket final?
Soldiers are garbage. Trash cans.
So it's calling Mackie out as well. It's not just Tyrone, it's Mackie as well.
Obviously, Mackie is just like a waste of space, but Tyrone in particular, when you pair him up against TLR, he's getting dunked on, man.
Did you hear that Banny refused to let Mackie off class during this LAN event? Mackie is not allowed to off class at all.
On a similar subject, did you notice that Zebasai never played Spy or Sniper?
Hey,
did he get
check here? What are you talking about?
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
He says that Tyrone played well, and I said, nah. Not as good as Clockwork. Clockwork's the carry. Clockwork and Banny.
When we played the Yanks, I don't think that any individuals rose up the shitters, but as a team, like they play so differently and raid us because of it. As in, you know how EU plays. We have like static plays basically. As in, team goes here, and we might do a split up now and then, but they have like one soldier protecting the medic and rest of the team just killing shit all around the map.
Yeah, Rebelli was saying things like he couldn't understand how they played. Normally in EU, they use the scouts to cap, and they were like, just like say on a middle, they do leave one soldier to cap when everybody else pushes ahead and tries to hunt down brags and stuff, and you can't deal with that.
I'm gonna sit like this the whole time.
I know. Hats off to
Where's
them.
the camera?
I mean,
It's that one. That one. See on top of the screen.
Right,
What are you talking about?
so
Mike Miles.
Is Europe
Ads-
gonna?
Ads, I wanna like you know you said Clockwork played well, yeah. Like he's out of his own mouth. He said that he played a game that was his best game in his TF2 career. Like, is that what it was?
A direct correlation between the shortness of your sleeves and the ability to play scout. You know, whenever he wears that muscle top, man, when he wears that wife beater, he's on fire.
So you know, Beaven wears a tank top the whole game. Is that why he's so good? Is that what you're trying to say?
I haven't seen him.
So hacking now involves wearing tank tops.
Muscle tops are the new hacks, man.
No, I think Clockwork is one of the shy youngs.
Shy?
Yeah.
Shy?
What?
Yeah. I haven't.
He didn't even want to come to LAN. They had to buy his ticket. And then he decided to go.
Like, Platinum was fun.
Platinum.
Obnoxious, but fun.
He's got a great name, Mike Miles, you know?
Huh?
He's got a great name.
Yeah, Platinum. Yeah.
Platinum, okay.
So
Hey,
Plat's
James,
actually here with
James,
us, so-
I have a secret to reveal. Like, my first nickname, it wasn't Darn. But when I was, I think I was something like fucking 8 or 10, first time ever playing interwebs. Darn comes from Darn Duck 69.
Darn Duck 69. 69, dude!
That's a badass nickname.
Dude, you need to revert that. Maybe that's why you haven't had the luck. You know?
Oh,
if you had played as Darn Duck 69, MTs might have won.
Maybe I'll switch. Back to the roots.
Vote on IRC if you want Darn to change his alias to Darn Duck 69. Let us know.
Put a 1 in Hash Pirate Radio if you want to see Darn change his name. As for what's going on right now, we actually have Platt right behind us, so I want to ask him who was his MVP so far of this event. Who's your MVP, Platt, so far? You gotta get close.
I think I have to switch my nick. Yeah, you have to come like
right next to it.
Yeah.
Like this? Like deep throat.
Well, hey, no.
Hey.
Fuck off,
Stop being
Commander.
fucking gay. Don't be gay. Don't be gay.
No, Platt, sit down. Fuck off, Commander. You haven't said anything.
Right, so actually Platt is going to join us. So we're getting rid of both Cadus and Commander X
Welcome
now.
to Darn
Shall
Radio.
I leave now as well, shall I?
Come on,
Brad, get up here. Where's Brad?
No idea. So Platt, MVP so far this event. Hit me. Hey, talk into your mic, into that mic.
This mic.
Yeah.
MVP. Hey, baby. I don't know.
Who's impressed you the most then?
Apart from yourself.
I can't answer myself. Okay.
Excluding
Apart from
your
Maggie,
team.
apart from
excluding
Maggie,
your team,
okay.
who's impressed you the most?
Well, I feel like I've been playing so well, and Tyler's been out-fragging me every game, and I don't know fucking how. I have no idea how Tyler's been out-fragging me because I've been playing so good. So I would have to give it to Tyler.
Yeah, try and get close to the mic. So
Fuck
what
off,
Platt actually
Rumble
said is that Tyler is somehow out-fragging Platt all the time, and Platt's playing sick. So what
I'd
he's
have
trying
to
to
give
say
it to
is
Tyler.
Tyler is just immense. But let's remove. How do I say that? Remove mix-up completely. All right.
Okay.
Okay. The whole of your team, all 6 of you gone. Who's impressed you the most?
Don't pick anyone from LG. Try to think of an European
Or
name.
alternatively, do you think everybody's garbage? Do you think everybody's really bad?
Is everybody awful? Is that what you're trying to say right now? I don't.
Your silence, awkward silence. Everybody's terrible.
I have to say gear.
Gear.
I did not think
what's
that guy was going to be good at all, and he was giving me some shit during our scrim. We haven't played for real, but everybody else has been what I thought they would be, except for gear. So I'd have to say gear has impressed me the most.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it out. Everyone is
Darn is shit.
Everyone is thinking about it. Like, who's the best Yank? And it's Well,
number one?
do you know their
Who's
secret
number one?
tactic? Like I was drinking at their place last night while we were having very hot K6. They told
You have a sauna.
They told me that on the finals, on the stage, Vlad is gonna go medic, and they're gonna bring out their secret weapon, Brad, as a demo. He fucking destroys.
Ruins a better medic.
No, but Brad is the best demo ever.
It's true, it's true.
So
You won't hear any refute.
Bit like you are the best soldier ever.
I'd just like to clarify for the stream. Earlier on, F2 said I was the greatest soldier of all time. More or less. I might be paraphrasing, but, you know. Me and you need to do a one-on-one plat. I'll show you my skills.
You want to MG right now on stream?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I am so down.
Oh my god.
I've heard a rumor there's going to be a Mike versus Tyler MG show match on Vanilla TV.
That already happened and Tyler got shit on.
Yeah, Mike.
So Mike needs to go against me.
That was apparently the warm-up.
Mike against Mike.
No.
I am Mike.
Tyler got shot
I'm the
on.
American Mike.
Hey, Mike saved our face. Imagine that little kid. Mike destroyed USA by himself.
Yeah, can we forget about the Sixes tournament and maybe just have an MGE tournament to decide who's the best?
Right now. While we're all wasted. I'm down.
It's happening. It's happening. I got a question, you know. I want to know how. Obviously, you've been paid by the community to come here, you've been sponsored. How much of a motivator is that? I mean, I feel like Epsilon have just showed up and expected that they're good enough to compete. They've literally done 3 days practice. They had a break for a week or two, came back, did 3 days up to LAN.
It was like 2 months of a break. It wasn't even like 2 weeks.
Like, do you think you're actually that much better than the Euro teams?
Definitely. It's their fault for not practicing. I mean, it's not our fault for them not practicing.
Yeah, but
like,
we
they think they're just going to roll over everybody. That's not the case. We are the better team.
Yeah, but we ain't fucking nerds.
Says the guy that plays TF2 competitively.
So Darn's like, his fallback argument is, you know, like, oh, we lost, but I'm not a nerd. I'm not a nerd.
You're nerdier than we are at this LAN tournament.
Hey, I didn't see any Americans drinking last night, you know?
No.
You don't understand the Euro rules. That's the unwritten rule of LAN. You gotta drink every night, mate. You were drinking fucking water.
I've heard that Tyler and Enigma like fell asleep at their desks earlier today. You guys.
We all took naps periodically. we shifted naps. Like the first game after we were done, me and Harb took a nap. After that, it was all E and Brad, and after that, it was Ben. We have to. I mean, we have to compensate for our jet lag, you know.
But we shouldn't like that.
Has anything affected you? Is there anything at this event compared to ESEA that's affected you differently? You know, you felt like visibly felt something because of like the amount of people or the heat or whatever's.
It's a little quieter than ESEA LAN because we have a lot of Counter-Strike idiots that scream constantly.
Yeah.
But the fact that we haven't really slept since we've been here, and the fact that it's fucking like 180 degrees, that hurts too. But, you know.
Sorry, we don't work in Fahrenheit over here, you backwards yank fucks. Celsius, please.
180 degrees will fucking burn us.
Okay, 100 degrees Celsius.
100 degrees.
That's boiling point, man. Boiling point.
Nope. Jesus Christ.
Kelvin.
It's more like
hey,
that's like oh my god.
It's not that much.
Mars temperatures. That's what we're going with.
It just looked like you got a.
We shouldn't save our faith.
I'm just gonna point that out. Mars is colder than Earth.
James, I'm gonna.
I knew that
I'm
when
gonna
I
say
said
it.
Professor Greg here,
James,
astronomer extraordinaire.
I'm gonna say it. Yanks trashed us.
Smashed it.
$dollar destroyed.
You know what I was most shocked about today?
Does anyone know what he just said?
He said
Planet
Yanks
dollar.
smashed us. Planet dollar.
Dollar.
I'm from Greenland.
Destroyed.
The Finnish R has to be like one of the most eloquent syllables in the world. Like literally.
It's almost like Spanish R's.
It's harder. It's harder. Nah, what I was most shocked about today was the number of 5-0s. Like, this is supposed to be top level TF2. Why were there so many wipes? There was a lot of 5-0 games.
Shit, right?
But even against, well, actually,
No, all the
Euros on Euros also.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, I know.
Who got
Well,
5-0'd?
we couldn't compete at all.
did.
Like we couldn't compete at all.
Euro.
We were
We got 6-1
complete
by
shit.
Epsilon.
TCM, Epsilon, they got 5-0'd as well, right?
Huh?
TCM got 5-0'd by Epsilon in the last map. Yeah.
Well, they've got only.
They got owned.
Now I think
after I got it,
like
I thought it was 2-1.
they
That's
so
like,
should have done better. Like they have fucking space machine pieces, 1000 FPS, etc. They should have done so much better against
TCM.
Yeah.
Literally talking to both teams before the game, I thought TCM.
But you know why they didn't?
We're gonna
do
smash
that well.
it.
It's Byte. So keen.
Continue this line of thought, man. Tell us why is Byte the downfall of TCM?
Because he's a Brit.
There's Cadis coming up close.
Cadis is going to come and give his
Best
input.
element in Europe. Get up here.
Euro.
Nah, it's not Byte, but Byte is keeping the team together, but I don't think that Scandis like playing with Byte. I don't think that the Scandis like playing with
You
Byte.
think, am I going out on a limb to say that they just showed up for a free LAN? They just
Yeah.
milked it for a free LAN?
Yeah.
Is that too real? Is that too harsh?
Yeah, well, you know, they haven't played really. Like, they haven't played at all.
Is there any chance that you showed up for a free LAN as well, Don? Is that why you've turned up
maybe.
for this one?
People taking advantage of gaming organizations, you know, Infuse, TCM.
Oh yeah,
These old
I'm
dinosaurs.
taking advantage of a gaming organization. We played on a toaster pieces, which are like 50 years old. Our hotel, one room, one bed, one blanket.
One love, man.
Isn't that
One
about
love.
right for you,
Fucking
Don?
3 guys there.
Darn.
So yeah, I showed up for that.
Let's be honest. Darn loved it. Okay.
Have you heard the story? Like, I don't know if you heard this, Platinum, but basically, it's not even a rumor. It's actual fact. Last night, Darn, Bibbin, and Cookie got into the same bed. Like, that's fine, you know, just sharing a bed. But in the morning, when they woke up, there's only one person left in the bed. It was Darn, and he was stark naked. And at the bottom of the bed on the floor was
There was
Cookie
a broken condom in his ass.
in the
No,
fetal
let me
position,
finish.
surrounded. You know, like he'd taken all the sheets off the bed. He'd like obviously trying to build a pillow fort to protect himself from Darn's raging erection. Just
That's a
I
fact.
heard that around him as well, as well as sheets around him, were Don's pajamas as well, were around Cookie. So
like,
No.
did you undress yourself or did they undress you? Or
do you remember anything?
I was like, you know, do you know when you get like really, really drunk?
I
And
don't
when
know
you
what that
pass
feels like.
out, you are basically dead. You don't see any dreams or nothing. Nothing.
Would
You
that
see
hold up in court? You know,
nothingness.
if it was a rape
And
case,
I have no idea. I just woke up.
if you committed a sex crime, would that hold up? You'd be like, oh,
Yeah,
I was
think
really drunk. I don't
Cookie
remember
raped
anything.
me.
Gross.
Oh, Platinum's looking a little bit uncomfortable. These European or
In the
Yanks aren't so
morning,
sexually
I still
comfortable.
had an erection, so I enjoyed it. Apparently, no real recollection though, but
Yo,
Shit
you want to go do
happens.
some more shots?
yeah, sure.
Shots are on Platinum.
We're gonna
You
go
heard
do
it.
some shot. Me and Darn.
Oh, just you and Darn.
now
Sorry,
we're gonna
what? You came on Pirate Radio. You're not offering me a shot.
You want to come? You want to
Yeah.
leave your show? All
Yeah.
right, let's do it.
Now we can do.
Hey, tell them to bring it
Practice
to
up.
us.
Do we have any
Can
more?
we do it
Call,
on the show?
call out to the
Do we
bar.
have any
Can
Yeah,
more?
they see our video or no?
yeah. They can,
Do
they
we
can
have
see what
any
you
more?
see
We're
here.
live right now.
Oh, hey guys. Can we
Plat-
tell them to bring us some shots?
Plat's finally realised that he's actually live right now. He's just been chatting to a mic the whole time, having no idea what's going
Seb
on.
Barton, we need 4 shots. 4 shots.
But
Four for us. Might as well get yourself one as well.
yeah, bring us some shots.
Not a team player. He's shaking his head. He does not want to participate.
Give me a shout out, you faggot. I crave attention.
Joey
Show.
C, shout out, you fucking
This is why
douchebag.
Infused lost, because they kicked Joey.
Yeah, Joe, what happened? I thought you were meant to come to this
Can you ban
event.
Joey C?
Unfortunately not, no.
Oh, fuck boy.
I can on my own PC, but on this one.
I think
Yeah.
There were some other topics I had, but they were pretty
Yeah,
rubbish, so let's leave
So-
them.
just give them a chance. People on IRC, if you have anything to ask, I promise to answer honestly.
Ask me anything
Yeah,
for
you got
Darn
any
here.
questions?
AMA.
Ask Plat as well, guys. Plat,
he's already had to ask me anything.
AMA. Ask me anything.
You've already had it, man.
500 people
On NATF2.
Like,
So
the puff
popular.
was shit, but
Hey, half and half. That's a good percentage, dude. I was expecting 10%.
All right, Platinum, I got a question for you. Ask you anything. Word on the street is that Harblue smells. Can you comment on his personal hygiene?
Compared to Euros, Harblue smells like roses.
Who is this Harblue guy?
This greasy fuck
right
there.
now.
Anthony Bello. What's up, bro?
Well, we're gonna be a little bit more.
All right, Craig, I got a question for you.
No, Tarkus.
What do you think about Boomy? Dodges LAN. His own teammate, Mike
think he
Adams,
looks like
says
somebody that could
I think
cheat.
he's been hacking. That's why he dodged.
This is slightly dodgy. Like literally, he gave me 3 different
looks like someone that
excuses as
could
to
cheat.
why he wouldn't turn up to this event. Right?
He's a nice
And
guy.
he sat
He's a nice
right
guy.
across from me. He's literally here, but he's like pulled out of quarantine for like. Oh, I don't.
Like, I think
even know.
Bevern was gonna snap his neck earlier on. Like, he dodges LAN, then he shows up to like rub it in his face. He's like, oh, couldn't come to LAN, but I'm here anyway. They needed you, man. They needed you.
Yeah.
He came to the LAN for the bitches. Any ladies in the vicinity of the Vanilla TV stage, please make your way over.
Yeah, do
to
we have any proper questions? Anyone?
Are you going to MGE, Plat? Is one of the questions. So
MGE who?
I don't know. Whatever. Just MGE anybody. Who is the best demo man in the EU? Is a question, Plat. You've obviously experienced a few of the demo men.
Cadus.
You voting Cadus. You played Numlocks? Have you played against Infused?
Yeah, we shit on them.
You
twice.
shit on Infused. Okay. Is it all right?
Yeah,
so
well,
Cadus, there you
you
go. Result. He's not even got a fucking wrist working. Like literally, his hand is buggered.
And he's still better.
Yeah. So. Did get Boomy on mic? No,
those
I'm right,
Infused
thanks.
questions.
Don, why did Infuse play so poorly?
Oh, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting. It's basically just because our team is shit, except me.
That sounds like
Is-
Harblue.
is that-
That sounds like something Harblue.
Well,
That's
darn-
not a rumor
No,
statement.
I'll give an
Let me give you my analysis.
I'll give an honest answer. I'll give an honest answer. As in, why did we do so poorly? It was because I think
They played against me.
we played together
That's
over
why.
like
They
1
joined
month.
with us and hey,
And
we're in the grand final. Let's do
it was always like 3 Brits and the Scandies, and we didn't really come together as a team. As in, we were just like a bunch of random guys playing. We didn't.
You weren't
have
all on the
that-
same wavelength. You weren't all
Yeah.
on the same page of
Yeah.
the playbook.
Yeah. Didn't hear what did you said, but I think it's like all of us can play TF2, but as a team we were just shit, like proper shit.
Do you think that if you had stuck with Numlock calling rather than like making it much more everyone thinking of themselves and then you calling pushes, do you reckon if you had just stuck with Numlock calling everything you're doing better? Or
I personally think that Dunk was the only one who could have called for this team.
really? Okay.
Because like when Numlock says something, he just goes like, fuck, why don't you do this? But Dunk, he has some authority.
He's a scary motherfucker.
Yeah, that Jordy motherfucker.
Tell us some. Someone said, ask Don to tell us more about Dunk going home. Was he raging all LAN, or is he?
He hasn't gone home, has he?
Dunk's gone home apparently. That's what I've been told.
What, to Newcastle? Or
Yeah.
to the hotel?
I've
not
no
gone
idea
home.
about
He
that.
doesn't want to see the final.
Don't know.
I've no idea about that. I haven't seen him since we stopped playing.
All right. One of the other guys said Don versus Platinum MGE. So
I'll win.
Don.
Good joke. Let's do it right now.
You wanna put a bet on this? You know, like
Wanna do it right
I don't
now?
think
Yeah,
pride's
we can
enough.
do it.
We need
couple
like
of beers.
I beat
beers,
Mike on
cash
MGE.
money.
I'll bet you 4 shots right now. I'll beat you.
4 shots of what?
Anything.
Platinum
You
is
really wanna
bang.
bet against
4
me?
shots.
Well, fucking cast
I've got only shoes
You know, like
left.
Platinum, do you understand that alcohol is Darn's ultimate motivator?
That's fine.
By saying 4 shots, he's just like,
That's why I did.
You're better off saying like £5 or something like that, a tenner or something,
That's
because
why I
it's
did
like
Can
alcohol.
people stream it if we go play now?
Yeah, they're gonna cast it.
absolutely, if you can get us an STV, we can cast it. Where's the admins?
We can
Michael
do it.
Tabley.
Wanna play?
Yeah,
Just
we can
play
do
it.
it.
Hey
Can
viewers,
we play it?
hey viewers, you want us to play or what?
Can I play like on your PCs?
On mine? No.
No,
on
no, no,
somebody
but on,
else's?
yeah. I want like the same hertz as you have.
Right, so we've talked a bit about everything that's going on. Why don't we talk about the final, Plat? You know, obviously you're in the final already. Like, are you happy you've been there? Are you happy the community's like got you there, all that jazz? And how confident are you? Like, without even knowing who you're gonna play? Like, come on.
I'm not gonna let us lose this final.
Okay.
Let's just say that. There's no way. They might get a map or two, but overall, I'm not gonna let our team lose.
This is why I don't like the Yanks.
What do you think of the fact that there's only a best of 3? Literally, it's not 2 best of 3s.
It's not 2?
No, it's literally 1 best of 3. It's not enough time because there's so many tournaments at I-Series. So it's literally you've got no advantage for being in the upper bracket. There's no advantage for being in the upper bracket.
Are you lying or are you
No.
You get to pick 2 maps. The other team pick 1.
We get to pick 2.
You get to pick the first and the third map. And the other team pick the second map. So you obviously get a slight advantage, but you only get to pick out 5 maps anyway. So
that's kind of dumb.
Yeah. So literally, if the other team win 2 maps, you're out. You lost. So.
Well, I don't like that the lower bracket gets to finish and then play us right away because they're going to be all warmed up and shit. But
well, it's not straight away. Their game is at 1, and the final's at 5:30. So there's a bit of a gap.
I thought it was at 3.
Is there a game at 3?
I thought our game was at 3.
No, it's 5:30.
Oh, so we got like 3. Yeah, we're fine. We're good.
Okay. So, go for it, Go for it.
Like, who would you guys rather face? Who do you want to win?
See, I've been asked that all night, and whichever is the better team. I mean,
you got beef with LG though. You don't want them to even have a chance of winning.
We already beat them today.
Yeah, but it's not about.
If Epsilon beats them, fine. We'll play Epsilon, EU versus NA. If LG wins, we'll just beat them the way that we want to beat them.
Like, I think the best result for TF2 is that we have an EU versus NA final. If that shit gets decided.
But hey, EU's got to earn it. They got to beat LG.
Okay,
well, that's true.
Well, I heard Epsilon looking for a sort of a warm-up partner, a sparring partner. Are Mix-Up going to play them? Do you want them to be warmed up?
They were the first ones to ask us, so we said yes.
You're going to do that? That's basically like a spit in the eye of LG. You're going to warm up.
Not really, because all we want to do is crush Epsilon, so if they win, they're terrified. We played them earlier.
So you're doing LG a favor? You're going to smash Epsilon in your warm-up games?
You never know. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
Do you want to get Darnan to ring? He could maybe stand in for TLR.
I don't know how I can understand his comms. There's no way.
I have a bit more.
Hey, about TLR. You know, if this happens, that you don't win this LAN, if it happens, I've got loads of trophies, and I'll promise to send all of them to TLR.
Okay.
All of them.
So if you lose, will TLR steal the trophy? Steal the check?
Yeah,
he won't.
That's one of the reasons that we didn't play properly. Because like, if we were to win this LAN, I wouldn't want some creepy guy come to in my room in the middle of the night and touch my things.
Because you'd be naked.
You'd love
lying
it.
in a bed.
You'd love it, Don. You know it.
Yeah.
I have a question, Plat.
Plat,
I have a question about Ruin, okay?
Okay.
He's not played, the best tournament that he had, compared to ESEA when he smashed it, when he did like 800 damage per minute or something stupid, and you still lost. And then, or not you lost, but me has Flow lost, and not you, but yeah. And this event, he's not played quite to a standard. Is it because his girlfriend's here, or is it the fact that he's just like a little bit off?
His wife.
Come on, yeah, give us the goss.
On that. I don't know.
Well, give us the goss from your point of view. Not that you know what the actual answer is. What do you think it is? Is he off, or is that just us seeing that, or?
I think it's something about his sensitivity's off.
Does he need to step it up?
What? His sensitivity is off.
But he is capable of much better performances, but he's playing fine.
I've got better.
He's underperforming.
So you're saying that his girlfriend being here is that?
That's his wife, and no.
Okay. That's no, not at all.
Very diplomatic. Very diplomatic.
Yeah.
Stop it.
This is pirate radio, Plat. Come on, you got
to put words in your mouth. Put words in your mouth, man.
Everything. That's the whole point.
Nope.
Okay.
Not until tomorrow.
No, not until after the final.
Who's a better medic, Ruin or Brad?
Ooh.
I don't know. I've never had Ruin medic me.
So basically, that's Ruin's a better medic.
I would say Harblue.
Well, Brad is
You're a better medic.
Who's best medic of all time?
Out of all the medics in your team.
Well, Brad is basically the Akron of US. Like,
Really?
yeah, Brad
Like,
said like back in the day.
Akron's never
he
lost.
said that I used to watch Akron play, and Akron is fucking awful.
This is coming from Don, who has played with Agron for what, a year and
but
a year and 3 quarters or something like that.
I'd take him any day to play with me.
Above Dunk.
Oh, the
Dunk is in the hotel room right now. He's got a razor blade to his wrists. He's listening to this. He's ready to make the first cut.
I think Dunk now is far better than Akron ever was. But as a person, I think I'd choose Akron.
Dunk's a horrible person.
If we didn't have any UK players in our team. But if we have like even one UK player in our team besides Dunk, I'd choose Dunk because he can like shut them down.
Dunk is that sort of person. Well, I think we are
we have nothing to say anymore.
Yeah, we've been chatting absolute shit for the past hour.
Yes.
So I think we're gonna move on, and pretty much end this Pirate Radio.
Where are our shots?
We were gonna talk about a bunch of other stuff. Epsilon's looking like they're gonna step up. Do you guys reckon they're gonna step up? Maybe we should say that. Your predictions. Your predictions.
They are gonna step up harder than they did today, and I think the lower bracket finals are gonna be way interesting.
What do you think that EU will, Epsilon will beat LG?
It depends on the maps. I'd have to know the maps.
Well, they both pick a map, and the third map is decided by the admin, I think. So
I think it's gonna go to the third map.
So it'll be Snake Water and Badlands, and whatever the third map is. So it'll be either Granary.
It's gonna go to the third map, and whoever adjusts faster wins.
Fast lane.
So do you reckon if it was Granary, do you reckon there's gonna be a team? Or if it's if it's Granary or Gully Wash?
If it's Granary, LG wins. If it's G Pit,
sorry, what'd you say?
Epsilon wins.
Granary?
And if
I don't
it's
know that
Gully
map.
Wash?
What about Granary?
I toss up.
Okay.
Granary.
Well, I think LG wins because LG shit on them 5-0 on Granary.
Granary? Okay.
So I think Epsilon, if they go G Pit third map, they win. Otherwise, they lose.
Epsilon's worst map is G Pit. They never play it. So
LG hates it too, but I feel like LG would still win on it.
no, the Epsilon literally don't play it because they don't want to. Because it's so
LG
random.
is gonna crumble.
It's so random that they don't want to play it.
James, we'll be there rooting for Epsilon.
I got a question for you, Platt. Just sort of, maybe it doesn't affect you much as a demo man, but as a soldier, what do you think of the EU game rules? Like no unlocks, vanilla. Do you think?
Well, as a pocket, it would be way easier.
Yeah, easier, but is that better?
No. The reason that Europeans are getting shit on in this tournament, the reason that Europeans are losing in this tournament is because they're one-dimensional. And that's because they played the same rule set, the same, unlocks forever. Americans have had to adjust to a bunch of different stuff so they can adjust the shit on the fly. Mm-hmm. And once you figure out what Europeans do, it's game from there. And for Americans, we adjust every single round. Europeans do the same thing over and over. So I think it's easier playing vanilla as a pocket.
I mean, I can agree with you. Like the fact that there's been these 5-0 rolls shows that they aren't adapting. They're just like going to middle and doing the same thing and like wondering, oh, why do I lose? But Darren's got some opinions on unlocks. I'm trying to draw him in here.
Like unlocks, that you win because you use unlocks. That's bullshit. You win because
he's saying it's like a mindset. He's prepared to change.
It has nothing to do with the rules. That it's just because.
That's what he's saying though. He's saying that it's not the rules. It's like the state of
really
mind.
fucking stale.
Yeah.
Like there hasn't been any.
People don't care.
We haven't had to compete against anyone. But if we were to go to US, it would be like. Well, it wouldn't be rape like this.
If we had ESEA,
like you would have a proper fucking team against you. Now you have just drunken fucks playing against you, except Epsilon. Like Epsilon is the only team in here who's been sober.
Whose fault is that? That's not our fault.
Yeah, but we don't give a fuck.
Well, then don't complain.
No, but I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that the unlocks doesn't have anything to do with you doing good.
It's all about play style.
No.
He's saying it's not unlocks, it's not playstyle, it's alcoholism.
No, I'm not blaming alcoholism. I'm saying that it's They are better. They are like I'll accept that fact. But it's you.
But it just
if you were to fly to US, would you like keen it up?
I see. Personally, I don't think it's anything. You know how keen teams are. I think there are a bunch of teams that are Prem teams that are very one-dimensional no matter what, and they'll play the same thing and assume that the next round the other team will make a mistake, rather than going, okay, they're doing this, we want to counter that. They don't play like that whatsoever. They play, okay, we're gonna sit back, do whatever we want to do, and let them make their play, and we're gonna assume that one of their players is gonna go do something wrong and kill that player, which means then we can get an advantage out of it and then do what we want to do off the back. That's what a lot of like Prem mid fights for like at least 3 of the Prem teams that are here play mid fights like that, or like half of them mid fights like that. It's all about yeah, but like it's so rubbish. You know, you need a set you need strats that do certain things, and you need to turn things around compared to just sitting there and just letting the other team play their mid strat. You can't let another team do exactly what they want to do on a middle fight or what in their fights. You can't let them do that. You've got to mix everything up, and that's why a bunch of these Prem teams, it's why the US teams are there. The top 2 teams, pretty much effectively, in the upper bracket final, is because they don't go, hang on a minute, we're going to try the same thing and hope the other team messes up. And that's pretty much how Europeans play it, because no one checks Source TV demos, no one actually practices. You make a mid fight for your team, and as long as it works against 50% of the teams, in general, you're going to win more than 50% of those fights. So you're like, well, we'll stick with that mid fight, and every time we play Epsilon, we'll just slightly alter it just because it doesn't work against them, and that's effectively how the European teams play middles.
Yeah.
Like you don't.
I'll give it I'll give everything to the Yanks.
Yeah.
They've done it better, so much better, and all the tactics, everything. But it's just I mean, we haven't had to do any. We haven't had to change any.
That's a very good point. We haven't had to do that. We don't download Source TV demos.
But Platinum's point is, who gives a fuck?
Yes.
They put in the hours. They play hard.
It.
But
stop fucking crying from your vagina there.
If Epsilon,
we don't hear your excuses. We want to see you step up.
If by some magic Epsilon wins this tournament, they don't fucking deserve it. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Because they didn't put in as much effort as these guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have got to go, so I think we're gonna end this Pirate Radio here.
Where are you going?
I want to go and get drunk, so we're gonna end Pirate Radio here. It's this special edition iSeries event. I have to say thank you very much. Thank you very much to our special guests who have joined us. Admirable, of course, joined us right from the beginning. Don joined us halfway through, and Platinum, of course. Thank you very much.
Shout out DJC, Jimmy Breeze, Seabear, all the cool guys.
And all the guys that have chilled out with us as well and listened to everything. Thank you very much for joining us. And do definitely check out everything going on tomorrow, guys. The lower bracket final, the grand final. It's going to be good, fun. Thanks to Adam for sorting everything out. And to the BTV guys, all that jazz. And we'll catch you tomorrow.